Hey, what's up? Hello, Katie here. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. And today I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Today we're saying goodbye to this. And listen, really cute, really fun, but 2020 is gross and disgusting and it needs to get out of my house. And I don't want to look at this anymore, okay? Like I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to look at it. And honestly, I just got so fed up with 2020 as a whole that I kind of stopped like trying in this journal a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm really setting you up for like failure in this video, but this was my first ever reading journal I did, and this was my first year in BookTube, so there's a lot of milestones in this. I am very proud of myself for doing it, for completing it, but this is gonna be a flip through of my completed 2020 reading journal. So this is my 2020 book journal. I didn't know it was called a reading journal until later on, but this is from Target. It's Sonic's. I absolutely love the pattern. I did end up going to an Archer and Olive for 2021 because these pages are quite thin, but for the beginning of my BookTube journey, this worked out very well. So the first thing you're going to see is my 2020 TBR. Now, I am not continuing this for 2021 because it was just way too difficult to know like 6 months later if I was going to want to read these things, and making all of this up was just crazy. So on the side, I have the ratings that I gave, but clearly some of them I ended up changing my mind about. And then I did unhaul some of the books without reading them, or just, did I really spell haul with two L's? Wow. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, so some of them I owned and ended up unhauling. A couple of these I DNF'd and, or maybe I did it again. This is embarrassing, you know? I'm not going to redo it though. You're going to see me at my, what? Oh, guys, what? Okay, well, you know, I did really good. Honestly, like I did really, really well in terms of my 2020 TBR. I'm very shocked. I believe, yeah, there was only 11 of them that I didn't end up reading that I planned on reading. And I am, in fact, reading Little Women right now. I'm 50% of the way through, but since it will not be finished, oh my God, how did I forget to put a 2-star for King of Crows? That book was trash. Anyway, I am reading Little Women right now, but since it's not going to be finished in 2020, I'm not going to mark it down. And then this is where I marked off if I'd read them or not. And then I ran out of room, so there's an extra 99. And then the X's are the ones that I DNF'd or unhauled. Now, these are my monthly spreads, I guess. And you can tell that in March, we only read 4 books because I didn't start BookTube until like May. And I had not discovered Libby until June, as you can tell. And in June, things just really popped off. I think at that time I was using Scribd. And then in July, I started using Libby. And this was in quarantine where I was just really busting through books as fast as possible. And then in September, I started filming for BookTube. So obviously that took, can you tell? Oh my God, I really did The Secret Life of Addie LaRue again. What is my problem? Every single time I say it or write it, I write The Secret Life. Don't mind me. And then in December, I just canceled 2020. So halfway through December, I just stopped reading. And then the last 5 days of December, I'm counting toward 2021 because I just didn't want, not going to read any more books. I was anyway, so the next page is my star ratings, and I really like this spread. Actually, it's very Victoria Schwab. Now I did realize that I was going to change my mind about a lot of these because, like, say I had only given one a 1-star, and I went back through and was like, that's not true. Or like, say for 2 stars, I was like, I'm being way too generous. Some of these are 2 stars. So I actually really do like this spread. Faves pretty much stayed consistent. And this is also a favorite spread. I really love the coloring of this. It's all the different genres I read. And I am incredibly surprised. Like, I knew mystery thriller was going to be the number 1, but the fact that fantasy was so close to it, I am completely shocked by. Also, that 12 romances and 23 contemporary, I am shook. Like, I did not see that coming. And I do think fantasy is probably going to be my number 1 genre for 2021. Why did I think that I was going to read middle grade and that should even be a category? I'm shocked I even read 4 of them. Like, who did I think I was? Also that there's that many young adults, like, I am surprised, but it does seem to be a trend. So 2021 will probably have a lot of those. The different genres, genders of the authors I was reading, females clearly took the cake. I should have known. And males, you guys need to do better. Now, this was really difficult. The LGBTQIA plus and people of color, it was very hard to keep track of this because I wasn't sure if somebody was like a super side character, but they were a person of color or of mixed gender, or they were trans, if it should be considered in this category because maybe they weren't well represented. So I'm not going to continue with that in 2021. Now, this side is, I'm completely shocked. I read 54 books physically, and that's the most I've ever read. Like, period. Like, I do not read physically that much. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. So this year, I really upped my game on physical reading. And obviously, audio's 92 because, hello, like, I'm obsessed with audiobooks. Now, here's the thing. Hey, guys, here's the thing. How did I do this? How? A year later, and I still can't explain how this happened. I really can't. What? And then, oh, God, that page looks so hideous. Like, don't even pay attention to that. But anyway, you can tell I read a lot more books than I thought I was going to read. And here I am putting down how many pages I ended up finishing the year out with. I'm really so embarrassed by this spread. How did that happen? I don't know. But yeah, I read a lot of books this year. And I think I even read more pages than this because a lot of the books I accidentally had like the Kindle version on Goodreads. So it said that I read less pages than I did, but 54,717 is absolutely phenomenal. Like, guys, nobody's more shocked than me. And let's flip this back around because we're embarrassed and we're moving on. Okay, so here's my Summerween TBR and finale. I am I loved Summerween so much, and that's where my channel really kind of popped off, was with those vlogs. I'm so proud of them. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. But I read like a record number in those like 5 days. And then here's where I kept track of the subscribers I gained, or I finished out each month with. So on BookTube, I started my channel in July. And the fact that I have gained so many followers in just like 5 months is just incredible. Like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And okay, yeah, so I more than like doubled my subscriber count in November because Gabby shouted me out after I made my Invisible Life of Addie LaRue reading vlog, and then my Loveless reading vlog. And like, I am so thankful for her and her friendship because she is just one of the most genuine, cool people I have like ever talked to. So, Gabby, if you're listening, love you the most. You're amazing. And then this is what I'm finishing the year out with, 2,135. And I didn't think that I was even going to get to 2,000 subscribers. Like, that was my goal once I was in November. I was like, oh my God, if I could finish out with 2,000, that would be so cool. And then you guys really came through, and I just really can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Like, this community is so amazing. And I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just really, really thankful. So here I am, just putting a little thank you so much. Okay, Katie, shut up. So the next is Bookstagram. So that is going to be for the followers that I ended each month with. And I'm not that Instagram prevalent, I guess. Like, some people are really out there killing the game. So I did gain a lot of followers compared with my YouTube, but obviously not as many as YouTube, but I really appreciate you guys because the people I get to talk to on Instagram are one of my favorite parts. And then on Goodreads, I kind of messed this up. I was doing followers in the center and friends on the side, but then I realized like that didn't really make sense. So now it's that friends are in the center and followers are on the side. But hilariously, they ended up being like dead on to each other, like a perfect match. So I have 243 friends and then 242 followers. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or Goodreads, they will be linked down below. And then obviously you could subscribe to this channel. That would be freaking amazing. Okay, so here's the thing. I bought a lot of books because peer pressure is a thing. Consumerism is a thing. Did I read them? So the really embarrassing thing is all the ones that are crossed out are ones that I unhauled without reading. So, yikey. The biggest of yikes. I feel like I did pretty well though. Like, I am reading Little Women right now. And I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm loving it so far. But this is like a little depressing. But I mean, it isn't, because I did do a good job. Like, that's a lot of highlights. Like, I really did read a lot of the books I bought, I feel like. So one thing is I did another one of these fill in the blocks, I guess, and I really loved that. But I only got to 97 books, and then the rest of these, because we're going to count the other books I bought toward 2021, because it did fall under that last 5 days of December that I was counting toward 2021. And oh my God. Okay. So I got a PO box like a month and a half ago, and people started sending me books in the mail, and I just can't tell you how appreciative I am of that and how freaking nice that is. Like, are you kidding me? Also, this girl, Becca Hall, is like, what is she doing? Hello? What is she doing? Oh my God. She bought me the entire Folk of the Air and the Grishaverse trilogy, and I'm shook. Also, I was doing this in the dark and accidentally wrote in blue when I thought I was writing in black. So, don't mind me. Okay. And then here's my best books of 2020 spread. And I wrote down my favorite, Diviners was my favorite book. I wrote down my favorite quotes from the books. And if you want to pause and read them, you can. They are quotes that really mean a lot to me. Loveless literally changed my life. I've never felt so represented. And oh my God, the Call Me By Your Name, that quote, I lived in the dark so as not to be blinded when darkness came, I don't think that I've ever read a quote so poetically representative of myself, and I'm a counterphobic type of 6, and I would get that tattooed if it wasn't so depressing. And then here's some more. These are my 8 top books that I read in 2020. Obviously, I read a lot of amazing books in 2020 because it was my first year doing BookTube, so of course I was kind of reading some backlog or backlisted things, but I'm just absolutely floored by the books that I read this year. And it was hard to only pick 8, but that's as many as I could fit in the last couple pages of my journal. But again, if you want to pause and read any of those quotes, you can. And then this is the last page. And you know what? It's not that incredibly cute, but you know what? Again, we were just over it. And I read 145 books this year. Now, technically, I think I read like 150 because, again, I just stopped counting the books and they're going to count toward 2021. But I can't believe that. Like, nobody's more shocked than me. I'm sure you guys are shocked too, because that's an insane amount of books to read. But this ride has been absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can't even tell you. And thank you so much, like, the people that have recommended me books, that have bought books because of me, that have asked me for certain content. Like, that helps me out so much. I love to hear what you guys want me to read. And also, I will be doing a 2021 reading journal setup. And trust me, like, if you think this is good, you have no freaking idea. My 2021, everything that I did in this was just like an experiment. This was just a test. 2021's reading journal, I'm only like 6 pages in, and it's already absolutely stunning, like absolutely gorgeous. So please look forward to that, because you're going to be absolutely shook. And I believe that is going to wrap up this reading journal. Thank you so much. Okay, that's it. I did a little bit more damage to the book than I was anticipating. But you know what? She's gone. She's over. We're so happy to see it. I'm not going to lie to you. We're happy to see it. I'm really looking forward to the 2021 reading journal. I put a lot of effort into it, so please go watch that video or look forward to that video. Again, not totally sure when it's coming out. But anyway, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to me this year. I want to thank all of you who are watching this video, especially all the people who requested this video and were excited to see it. Thank you so much. I will have my Instagram, my Goodreads, my Amazon wishlist, and my PO box listed and linked down below if you want to follow me or look to any of those websites. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very happy holiday, or I hope you had a happy holiday. Again, when is this video coming out? Katie, what the heck? But anyway, have an amazing night. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon in a new video. Bye.